Hey guys, Majin Obama here, and today we're going to take a look at X-Men Children of the Atom. This is the start of the fighting game versus series. This game is busted as fuck. It's super broken, but character I'm going to show you. There are a lot of characters you can go to in this game, like Wolverine's always a good pick as well, but character I'm going to recommend is even lower effort than that, and you can play him in a variety of ways. You can be very lame with him, but he is, make no mistake, this character is busted. Omega Red. And I'll show you a few reasons why. Enough just to get you started. And this is something that you'll notice too. So the flashing bar underneath your health bar, that's your meter in this game. Now, just to get like one little mechanic just to be aware of out of the way. When it comes to teching and teching throws in this game, you can soften throws, but like I said, this is kind of experimental game, right? They were kind of testing some ideas out. Teching costs meter in this game. And not every character has the same kind of tech when it comes to teching throws and attacks like that. So let's see, Omega Red, when he gets thrown, you can soften it, but it'll cost you some meter. And the rule is, when he does the flip with his coils like that, and the way you tech in this game is just down in 3 punches. Down in 3 punches, that's all you're pressing. But there's a couple little interesting tidbits to this. He's invul up until the point where he flips like that again. And once he completes that flip, you get air actions back. Yes, this character has an air dash, and you will be using it. And so, just be mindful. After some characters throw you, it might be worth it for you to burn some meter, just to get out the situation if they're trying to do a setup or something like that. And maybe you just instant air dash, catch them off guard, you know? And you can approach them with your jumping jab, this little rotating coil, normal, that's a jump jab, or the haymaker, or the temper tantrum swing. Jump heavy punch, awesome button. Jump heavy kick, also an excellent air button. Jump light kick. His jump normals are pretty good, but you're pretty much going to be using this one, a little bit of this one as well, jump medium punch, and jump light punch. Especially as an instant air dash, kind of advancing normal like this. That as well, you can get a sense for how effective that can be. Now what I want to point out to you is this. This character has a few special attacks, right? So the big one is you have 6 buttons in this game, right? Light punch, light kick, medium kick, heavy kick. Well, it is Omega Red, so he's going to attack with coils. Quarter circle forward and punches are going to throw coils at different angles. Medium punch doing a 45-degree angle like that. Quarter circle forward heavy punch doing an up angle. With, of course, jab doing the straight across. Once you have them coiled and you grab them, punches will absorb their HP. Kick buttons will absorb their meter. So you have the option of choosing to steal life or stealing super meter. There's another trick to this, too. You can recall coils by very quickly holding back and hitting another button. This will be important later. You'll see why. In a similar way, Omega Strike, the quarter circle forward kick options that he has, almost the same way. Light kick version goes straight across, and if you hold back and hit another kick button, he'll very quickly recoil. He'll retract like that. And of course, coils are also still usable in the air. You get access to kick versions of coils. When you recall coils in the air, you get an air action back. What does this mean? Air dash. So this character can stall. That was almost 3 air dashes that I had in one super jump. And if you're good, you can get more. See? That was, what, 3? Almost 4? You get the idea. This character can just kind of fly around in the air. He's not a flight character, but the way the game works, he basically can fly. So you can kind of just... he has a number of ways to kind of attack and harass the opponent, but he can also play very lame. And that's kind of what's makes him, I'd say, easy barrier of entry. You can kind of just hop on with him and play however you want. Whether it's grabbing opponents, tossing them up in the air, which you have the option to do, of course, after you rope them up. A direction and another attack button, he'll launch them. And it can get even nastier. Let's say you get a low altitude one, down forward, and you get a spike. And you have super, you can whip them up with that or something like that. There's ways you can combo in the super from the slams. Go ahead and experiment with that. The other thing is his ground game too, and his ability to pressure and harass on the ground is fantastic. This character gets awesome return out of throws. In some scenarios, you can end a round off of a throw. I'll show you how. Throw combos in the heavy punch. From heavy punch, you do an Omega Strike. And in a lot of cases across the cast, that's enough to stun. From the stun, you're going to go into one of the easiest infinite combos. I guarantee you spend 5 minutes in training mode, you'll get it. It's not hard at all. Check this out. His stand medium punch. Look at these normals. His jab. This is also a character that low profiles a lot of stuff too. His crouching hurt box is very low to the ground. So that means a lot of stuff will pass right over his head. Sometimes it's okay to just, hey, camp out back here and just crouch. Just see what they give you, right? Take a look at his ground normals first, real quick. Stand heavy punch. Look at how far this hits. Half screen normal. Now, combine it with your 2-button dash. Now, I'll tell you a secret. On some Melty Blood shit, you can cancel that into stand light kick to instantly recover it. To create dashing looping dash pressure. Like this. This character is nuts. And the best part is when you're up close. This combo's an Omega Strike, right? But also combo in the coil. Crouch light kick as well off of a dash if you want to mix it up, right? Let's say you're pressuring like this, right? But they're just blocking the mids, right? Hit him low, and that links into his stand medium punch, which is an excellent anti-air button, as well as his crouch medium punch. But from the stand medium punch, so mid-screen, he does have some options, but keep it easy, man. Just go with quarter circle forward, medium punch coil. The big thing, too, is that medium punch, right? His medium punch is super jump cancelable. But the window on it is like, you want to hit it later. Like now. And that's kind of how that looks. But here, I'll give you an idea. This character has one of the easiest infinite combos you could possibly learn. It's real simple. Now, amongst the cast, because this game has weight classes, there are some characters where you're going to change it up a little bit, but this is the key concept. Medium punch launches like that, right? You're going to super jump after, and then mash jab. You want to just do 6 jabs. And then end with a heavy kick. Against Storm and Wolverine, medium punch works instead of jump heavy kick. It works a little bit better, but you can still even do heavy kick. But watch this. And then, once you connect with the heavy kick at the end, you just super jump and do it again. I'm just super jumping, holding forward, and then mashing jab. And that's it. They'll eventually stun, so you just take your damage. Once they're stunned, loop them. Oh, missed it. You just learned an infinite. You can just keep it going. That's it. Now, the other thing that he has that I want to point out is also his air grab as well. So, it's also the same idea. Huge return off of these. In the corner, air grab, stand heavy punch, go into Omega Strike, and if you're playing your cards right, you'll get a stun. Now, if it's mid-screen, you have to time it a little bit, depending on the character. But you still get the same thing. Yep. He's pretty high return for pretty low effort. And that's why I suggest if you want to give COTA a shot, just to mess around with it for a day, you don't want to learn all the crazy Cyclops and Wolverine shit, pick Omega Red. He's mad low effort. He's so easy I can do it. Sometimes. But that's an example of a conversion off a stand medium punch. You can keep it easy with that. You can coil them. But that's pretty much Omega Red in a nutshell. That's enough for you to get started anyway. For more information, I recommend you guys check out the Super Combo Wiki. I showed it off in some of the other videos, but this is a resource where you can use this website, this Wikipedia. It's almost like a last bastion of forbidden knowledge for a lot of the games on this collection. In this game, it's no different. Give it a look and shit. I mean, just give COTA a spin one day, and it'll really open your eyes to like, oh man, they were actually they had a lot of ideas when they first started the series, and then from there they kind of found their vision through Marvel Superheroes, X-Men vs. Street Fighter, Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter, to then produce the Marvel vs. Capcom series that you probably are more familiar with. But this game's got some cool ideas, and like I said, it's mostly about the perspective that it offers. This character, Omega Red, take him for a spin, man. He is very easy to learn. It's literally just jump jab. Super jump, hold forward, jump jab. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey. Do it again. Hey. 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 It's easy. Give COTA a spin. Let me know what you guys think about it, and I'll holler at you guys in the comments below. Everybody be easy.